up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from Marty Music, martymusic.com, and this new YouTube channel. This is where I am, and I really appreciate your support. So if you will, please subscribe to this new channel of mine. I really appreciate it. This lesson is a special request. I'm doing lots of requests. This is Numb by Gary Clark Jr., and it uses some nice, raunchy fuzz. I'm using a Big Muff pedal for fuzz. And I'm also in drop D, and then I'm just playing that nasty blues kind of style. So we're going to zoom in. I'll show you the riffs, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. If you don't have a fuzz pedal, just crank your amp up. It's still gonna, it's still gonna be fun to play. So anyway, let's zoom in and break this one down right now. Here we go. All right, so I'm in drop D. So for drop D, you just tune your low E string down to a D, one whole step down. So it'll match up an octave lower than your D string. The other thing is I was using a fuzz pedal, and I was using the Electro Harmonix Big Muff. So you can check that pedal out. I have a demo on it. If it's not out yet, it's coming out shortly. So that gives it that nice raunchy fuzz tone. We start with two open picks on the open string, which is a D now, like that. Right now I don't have the fuzz, so we can hear hear the notes and learn the song. So 2 times on that. Then we're going to slide, and I'm using my ring finger, slide up to the 7th fret on, I call it the E string, but it's tuned down to D right now, so. You can slide from wherever you can. I'm kind of starting back here. And this riff is so similar to Come Together by the Beatles. And once we slide that 7th fret, with my index finger, I'm moving over to the 3rd fret of the D string. And you can give it a little nudge. And here's what makes it different than that Beatles riff is it goes. And so I'm hammering from the 3rd to the 5th on the D, and then the same thing on the A string. Here it is again. So then the next time, the every other, it goes. So we're getting our ring finger to the 5th fret of the D string, and then I'm pulling it off to the 3rd. Then I'm going to the 5th of the A string. So he does some variations on the last one of the cycle, and the first one that you would see would be sliding from the 5th to the 7th on the D, and then 3, 5 on the A string. So you put that all together, it would sound like this. All right, so I'll put my fuzz on, but I got to get the volume low, so. Now, one other thing is when we're every once in a while, and he does it on the very first one, instead of the 3rd fret on the D by itself, with the drop D, you can cover all top 3 strings. So that would sound like this. And so it's using the D minor pentatonic scale to play a riff. And you're in drop D, so we just don't even think about that right now. But we have a really cool little box here that the root's on the 5th of the A string. And so you'd have 3-5 on the A, 3-5 on the D, and then that's the pivot point where you slide up. And then you'd have 5-7 on the G. Then you'd have 6-8 on the B. Then you could slide that 8 up to the 10. And then go 8-10 on the high E with your index. And now you're at the high E root. All right, that was another lesson. Hope you had fun with it. Some nice raunchy, fuzzy psychedelic blues. Also, thank you for subscribing to this new channel of mine, Marty Music. In fact, if the chin's not gray, it's not Marty Music. I really appreciate your continued support. And if there's a song you'd like to learn or a lesson you'd like to see from me on Marty Music, go ahead and like this video and leave it in the comments below and I'll check it out. Also, you can stay tuned for next week. If you're watching this, right now, there'll be a demo on the Big Muff pedal. All right, we'll see you later, guys. Thanks again.